Yo, what's good, Wealth Squad? So check this out. Here we have a Bitcoin chart. It's the daily chart, right? And everybody's expecting September to be bearish, right? Everyone's bearish in September. Everyone's expecting it to be a down month, but that's not what the charts say. Look how the MACD is getting ready to cross over, right? So we had a sell-off that started up here. I mean, we hit an all-time high, then we start selling off, and then we started to recover, and then I guess someone sold like 80,000 Bitcoin or something crazy like that. So we're starting to recover from that point, right? So what we're going to do is just draw these support lines, right? So you got when Bitcoin runs from here, then it stops, and then it falls down here. Okay, then when it runs up to here, it stops. Right. So remember, areas of support and resistance, they're areas. They're not exact numbers. And then when it falls down to this area, runs up here, it stops in this area again, falls down to here, runs up. All right. Why is that important? And then it trades sideways here, right, in this whole little zone. The reason why that's important is because when you go looking for resistance when the price is falling, you're looking for it to fall in one of these significant areas. So if you look at where it fell to, right, look at all these wicks down here. When this wick down there, when this wick down there, when this wick up here, when this wick up here, when this stopped running right here, all this proves to be a significant area, right? When Bitcoin stops running here, then eventually it breaks through and comes up here. And then when it falls, it stops there, right? And then it runs. This has been a significant area time and time again. So what do you know? It stops there again or around in that area. So let's get rid of these. Okay, cool. Now we have the MACD getting ready to cross over. And where do we think Bitcoin's going? Well, where it fell from. So, all right, you see how it falls from the all-time high. It falls, then it pumps here, right? This becomes a significant area, right? So falls here, it tries to go past this, it can't, right? Another candle coming, it can't get past this, so boom. So this is a significant area here, right? All right, when Bitcoin falls here, and then it stops falling, and then it runs. So this becomes a significant area too, which is where we're at right now. You see how this shit just plays over. It plays out over and over and over again. All right, price is most likely to go where it's already been. Okay, and then you see here, same thing. You see how it stays stuck in this whole little zone? You can just extend that zone right there and set another price target. And then eventually we get back to all-time highs. Boom. All right, cool. Now we have the MACD getting ready to cross over and the histogram ticking upwards. Okay. So when this MACD crosses, we go boom. We're already starting to go boom, right? You see from the bottom, from the 107, we're at 112. We're already starting it. All right. Now we can just go look at every time that the MACD has done that. So go here. So you got to run from, match these up, from here to there. Okay. It stops. The run stops there. Boom, boom. All right. Here. Then it runs. The run stops here. Okay, so it runs up and it falls down here. So this is the height of the run. That's the bottom of the run. Cool. Here. Bottom of the run. So about that area. Here. So we're looking all the times the black line goes above the red line. All right. Bottom of the run. Top of the run. Does that make sense? Cool. Now we have another one coming. So if we were to go measure percentage change, what's the percentage change from there to there? It's only 10%. It's like 25. But if you measure even from the wick, it's higher. But we'll go from the bottom of the candle. All right, bottom of this candle. All right, so we know like a strong move is coming, but that's not the important part. This is just a daily chart. This is why I'm bullish on Bitcoin right now at this very moment, right? And I know the Fed has to cut its rates. Now, moving on to a weekly chart, this is where you start to see the bigger picture. All right, so we're going to do the same thing with the weekly chart. So let's go. Every time the MACD crosses over, we're just going to circulate. Boom, boom. All right. Now, because it's a weekly chart, this goes back to September of 21. All right. We can go back even further. When this happened right here, this is when you had a crazy run up. But just using from, what we got on the screen. The run starts there. It peaks there. This run. Starts there. It peaks here. This run starts here. Peaks here. This run starts here. Now, mind you, these are way longer runs because each candle is 1 week, right? So the day-to-day stuff, you go look at 4-hour charts, 1-hour charts. This is, you just kick back and let shit rock out. All right. This is where you just kick back and let shit rock out. And then the run ends there, 125. All right. So if you look, this is from the end of 21, or like the summer of 21, August of 21, all the way until now, right? So this usually takes a few weeks to play out, but we're going to look at, one more thing. We're getting ready to have another one here. So because these are weak, maybe this happens. Maybe this weekly MACD crosses over in 2 weeks, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I think we keep running. So I think September we run, October we run. Right now, mind you, something big can happen and this can drop down, and we don't get the crossover as fast as we think we will. But let's say nothing crazy happens and it just slowly works its way out. Then we're looking at maybe October, early to mid-October, this eventually crosses over and we run for the rest of the year. Bitcoin's at 112 right now. I have, my guesstimate is we end up at least 200,000, right? And I don't think that the 4-year cycle keeps playing out. I think more people are adopting it. I think the cycle continues into 2026. So let's go measure the movements percentage change. That's 139% swing. That's a 63% change swing. That's 183% swing. This is 63% swing. This is a 59% swing. So on a weekly chart, if you just let this play out on a longer scale, we're in for a big move. We're at 112 now. And this is why I say if we get to 60, or 200,000, I won't be surprised, right? Maybe it doesn't happen in December. Maybe it goes to February. Who knows, right? Or maybe it happens before the end of the year, but it's coming, right? But it's coming. All right. That's all I want to show y'all. My baby going crazy, so I got to go take care of her. But yeah, that's what I want to show y'all, man. Don't get bullied. Don't get bearish now. All right. See the bigger picture. I'm out.